like I put these together. Darn it. I'll do that next time. Oh. So you gotta put the sign back in.
I'm like, why should you told me to
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm like, I know I'm not even talking crazy. Like, what's wrong with her? Like,
And you had to. Happy Wednesday, guys! We made it! Half the week, almost there. Happy Wednesday! Come on in. Come on in. Woo woo. Happy Wednesday. We made it to hump day. Half of the week is already done. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Woo woo. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. Half of the week down and gone. We've made another week during this pandemic. Woo! Okay, if you guys are just joining us for the first time, my name is Juliette. I work at the Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center that is located in Westbury, New York. I am a respite counselor. I help out and tend to those that need a little bit more help in their home, but don't need an aid quite yet. So I come in for 2 hours, I give the caregiver a break, and I do anything from these fun brain activity games that I do here with you live. I dance, play music, do exercise. I do a little bit of it all. So it gives the caregiver time to take a nap, do laundry, clean the house, grocery shop, a breath of fresh air, tending to the grandchildren, anything you can possibly think of to do within 2 hours. So now, with us staying home, I bring that activity live to everyone. So I just want to wait for a few more people to come in. I start at 2. It's now 2:07. I'm just going to give a few more people to come on in on this Wednesday. I was going to give a choice, so that's another reason why I'm waiting for some people to come in. But the choices are between careers and transport. So careers and transport. I wanted to know which one you guys wanted to do. Careers or transport, which one? And then I'll save the other one for another time. But again, so I wanted to know if you guys wanted to talk about careers or if we wanted to talk about transport. The first 3 answers is what I'll go with. So the first topic to have 3 answers in a row, I'll definitely go with that. So again, if you're just tuning in, I'm here doing brain activities with you guys. It's Brain Wednesdays. So my topics are careers or transport. If anyone can just chime in and say which one they want to talk about, which one they want to hear about, whichever topic gets the first 3 votes, that's what I'm going to do. If I have to be the tiebreaker, I will definitely be the tiebreaker, but I want you guys to tell me what you guys want to talk about today. Oh, my feet so dirty. Oops, sorry. Hello, Mr. Eugene. How are you? I miss you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you and your family are doing okay, staying safe. I hope everyone's doing okay and staying safe. Again, today's Brain Wednesdays with me, Juliette, from the Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center, located in Westbury, New York. Today, you guys have a choice between careers and transport. You guys have a choice between careers and transport. The first topic to get 3 votes is what I'll be going with. I just wanted to give you guys the choices and the opportunity to pick on which one you want to do, instead of me just always coming on here with stuff already. Even though I know you guys love it and enjoy, I want to, listen, I want your ideas today, this Wednesday. It's hump day. We've made it through another half of the week of this pandemic, and we're going to keep on pushing. We're going to be strong together. All right. So far, I got 1 vote for careers. I'm just going to let a few more people come on in. I know it's normally... I normally start at 2 o'clock. I came on a little late myself, so I'm just going to let a few more people. It's 2:10. I'll give it to about 2:15. So far, we have a vote for careers. Again, hello, happy Wednesday. It's Brain Wednesdays with me, Juliette. And we are here. Again, I'm giving the choices of careers or transport for the topic. Careers or transport for the topic. The first topic to get 3 votes is what I'll be going off of. I want you guys to tell me what you guys want to talk about today. So far, I have 1 vote for careers. 1. Alrighty. Again, I'll give it till about 2:15-ish. It's 2:11. Mr. Eugene, your vote is the only vote so far. It may go your way. Keep your fingers crossed. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We've made it through half the week. Another week, half the week through the pandemic. We're doing great. Everyone's doing good. I know you guys are staying safe. That's good. Continue to do so. Again, today's topics are careers and transport. I just want to give you guys the options. Which one you guys want to talk about? So far, I have 1 vote for careers. Whichever topic gets 3 votes, I'll choose that topic. Right now we have a vote for careers, and so far that's the only vote, so that's where we'll be going. Hi, happy Wednesday. In case you guys need something to do at this very moment in time, log on to your Facebooks, search Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center, and you'll find me doing a live feed based on brain activities for my job. Please log on, children, families, everyone, log on, tune in, and let's have some Wednesday fun for this middle of the week that we've come to. Thank you. Again, that's log on to Facebook. You're going to look up Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center. And this, you'll see me. Thank you. Everyone enjoy. All right, guys. So far, we still only have that 1 vote for careers. Alrighty. It's about that time. I've given everybody a couple of minutes to come on in, but it's 2:14. It's only a minute left. So, Mr. Eugene, careers it is. We're going to talk about careers today. Whoever joins in, that's the topic for today, and I'll let them know what the topic is. All right, so the way this works is alrighty, is there some more viewers in here? Today we are talking about careers. Alright, so the topics is careers. 2, 2, and 2. Alright, so the way this works is I have a dice. I have a few cards that have certain careers on them. My dice lets me know what to do. So I'll be talking to you guys and asking you guys. I'll roll that dice. And it says, pick 3 tiles. Which is the odd one out? So I'm going to pick any 3. So 1, 2, and then 3. So the first one is, the first one is teacher. The next one is architect. And the next one is accountant. Now the question was, which is the odd one out? So again, we have teacher, architect, and an accountant. The question was, which one is the odd one out? Alrighty, good afternoon. If you are just joining us, it's me, Juliette, from the Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center, located in Westbury, New York. We're talking about careers today. So I picked three careers. One was teacher, one was architect, and one was an accountant. And my dice here, it said pick 3 titles, and which one is the odd one out of those 3? Yes, Mr. Eugene. An architect is probably the one that's really an oddball out. Teacher and accountants kind of go along within the same thing. So that's nice. Really good. All right, I have 3 left. I'm going to take my dice here. Roll it. Now, it says pick 2 tiles. Which do you dislike? So again, it says pick 2 tiles. Which do you dislike? So I'll pick any 2. So the 2 that I have here is firefighter and a social worker. Firefighter and a social worker. If you are joining us, we're talking about careers. My cube here, it said pick 2 tiles, and which one do you dislike? Out of these 2, social worker or firefighter, I think they're different in their own way. You know, I was actually told I should become a social worker as I was growing up because I wanted to be a lawyer. And then I said, you know, I don't want to be in school forever. Let me start out small. And so I was told that I should be a social worker. And I don't really think social working is bad. You know, and then firefighting, you know, come on. They save a lot of people's lives. So how could you be mad at that? You know, the only thing that's to dislike really is, you know, you can lose a loved one when being a firefighter, and they're constantly on the go. They can get a call at any time on the go. That's probably the only thing. But as for me, I like them both. I don't dislike either one. Mr. Eugene, you dislike social work? You dislike a social worker? Aww. Can you tell me why you dislike the social worker, Mr. Eugene? Why that career? What is just not a choice, huh? What was that, Mr. Eugene? It didn't come through. I asked you why you didn't like the social worker job. There's no wrong or right. I just want to know your opinion. Oh, okay. You would choose, if you had to choose, you would choose to be a firefighter? And you would make a lovely firefighter. You seem very helping and very caring. All right, so I have 6 more. I have some new choices. Now I'm gonna take my dice, roll it again. Okay, pick 2 tiles. Which is your favorite? So it says pick 2 tiles. Which is your favorite? So I'll pick one from the bottom. Uh-oh, one from the top. Okay. Okay. I dropped one. So, okay. So the tile said pick the dice said pick 2 tiles. Which is your favorite? So the 2 that I pick, here's one. One's a judge. And one's an engineer. A judge and an engineer. So it said, which is your favorite? Mine is probably a judge. Just because, you know, you get to sit, listen to what people have to say. And at the end of it, especially if you're, you know, if you're really good and you make right decisions, you can choose, you know, in favor of the right person. Mr. Eugene, you like judge too. Nice, nice. Anyone else? If you're just joining us, hello. We're playing careers. We're talking about careers. Right now the question is pick 2 tiles and which is your favorite? The 2 tiles I picked, one was judge, one was engineer. And just which is your favorite out of the 2? Mr. Eugene said judge, I said judge. Anyone else is welcome to join in, answer, before I move on to the next one. Excuse me. I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Alrighty, now we're going to move on to the next. I got my dice. Got my dice. Okay, pick 2 tiles. How are they different? So this one says pick 2 tiles, and how are they different? I'll pick 2. Okay, the 2 that I have. A scientist. And a soldier. Scientist and a soldier. Alrighty. Can someone tell me how the 2 are different? Can someone explain to me how those 2 careers are different? Scientist and a soldier. Soldier and a scientist. How are those careers different? How are those two careers different? Anyone can tell me? I know one of them, you're working in a lab. Yes, Mr. Eugene. Soldiers fight and protect. They do. And with the scientists, they work in a lab. So that's something different. Can someone else join in and tell me the two difference between a scientist and a soldier? Again, if you are just joining, good afternoon, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the hump day of the week. We've made it through another week, just about. Today's Brain Wednesdays. I have a dice, and we're talking about careers. So, my dice told me, pick two tiles, and how are they different? The two tiles that I picked was soldier and scientist. Soldier and scientist. Mr. Eugene says the soldiers fight and protect. I said the scientists they work in a lab. So those are some differences. Can someone name anything else? Anything else? Anything that makes those two careers totally different? Being a scientist, you have to work around chemicals, right? Being a soldier, you have to protect and wear guns. You have to go through boot camp to learn how to safely use a gun or safely, do whatever it is that you're going to do when it's time to protect in any type of war zone. So those are some differences. Anyone else? Anyone else? All right, I'm going to use my dice and let's roll it again. Let's get something new. Pick two tiles. How are they linked? Pick two tiles. How are they linked? I'm not too sure if these are linked. But the two tiles that I've picked, nurse and a hairdresser. Oh, they do have a link. A nurse and a hairdresser. How are they linked? For me, they're linked because they're both helping someone. For me, they're both helping someone. So that's how a nurse and a hairdresser is linked. Because a nurse is at the hospital. She helps people. She takes care of people. A hairdresser helps someone who may not know how to do hair. Who may have trouble doing hair. Or who may not have the time to do hair. They come in and they save the day. So for me, that's how those two are linked. They come in and save the day. You guys can give your opinions on how you think these two are linked. It is a nurse and a hairdresser. Nurse and a hairdresser. How are they linked? Again, how are they linked? How are they linked? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put 6 new tiles down here. Got my dice, Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Yes, the nurse takes care of the sick, Mr. Eugene. That's right. All right. Okay, pick one tile. Okay, let's see. Pick 2 tiles. Which do you dislike? I rolled my dice. Pick 2 tiles. Which do you dislike? Again, I'll pick from the top and the bottom. Okay, the 2 tiles I've picked. We should have used this for the last one. But the 2 tiles that I picked, because they have a lot of similarities. Designer and a model. Designer and a model. So it said, the dice said, pick 2 tiles. Which do you dislike? If I had to choose which I dislike between a designer and a model, probably a designer. Probably a designer. Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Eugene. Probably a designer. Because you have to, being a designer is hard. You gotta think. You gotta put things together. You gotta be creative. I'm creative, but you know, sometimes designers are under pressure. They have to do it like fast, quick. They gotta get it done. So I don't know if I can be able to do that. But then again, me just being me, I probably would, you know, try my hardest, and I probably would be good at it. Because that's just how I push and strive to be good at something. But if I had to choose, it would definitely be a designer. Definitely. For the one that I dislike. Again, if you're just joining us, we're playing careers, talking about careers. I have a dice. It tells us what to do and talk about certain careers. The dice I just rolled said pick 2, and which do you dislike? The 2 I picked was designer and a model. And I chose designer because it's a little bit harder to probably do and things like that. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna roll this dice again. Pick 1 tile. What is your opinion of? So it says pick 1 tile, and what's your opinion of? Pretty much of the tile. So, the 1 tile that I pick is a taxi driver. Taxi driver. So, you guys tell me what your opinion is about a taxi driver. Tell me how you feel about a taxi driver. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Anything you can think of. Tell me how fun you may think it is. Anything. Just tell me 2 things about a taxi driver. My 2 things are, sometimes they're very inconvenient. Because sometimes they take forever to get to you. And something else about a taxi driver. And sometimes they're nice. So those are my 2 things. Sometimes they're inconvenient, and then sometimes they are nice. Mr. Eugene, good. They are good people. Yes, they are very nice sometimes. Can you give me one more thing, Mr. Eugene, about a taxi driver? One more thing. All right. Got my dice. Yes, Mr. Eugene, they help people get around. Yes. They're good people and they help people get around. And my two things were they're inconveniencing sometimes and they're nice. So yeah, about the same thing. If you're just joining us, good afternoon. All right, good afternoon. If you're just joining us, we are talking about careers. I have some tiles with careers on them, and then I have a dice that I roll. So now I'm going to pick up my dice, roll it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, and roll it on out. And now, pick two tiles. Which is your favorite? Pick two tiles. Which is your favorite? All right? The two tiles that I pick. An electrician. And a librarian. An electrician and a librarian. So again, the tile said pick two tile. The dice said pick two tiles and which is your favorite? These are my two, an electrician and a librarian. My favorite will probably be in the librarian. Because electricians, you can get hurt. Sometimes you can get hurt bad. And yeah, I like everyone to be safe. I appreciate my electricians out there. I appreciate all that want to do that job because it is tough. And it is, you know, it's a step of courage that you're taking. So I commend and appreciate all you guys. But if I had to choose, a librarian. And yes, Mr. Eugene, I'm with you. A librarian is who I pick. So again, if you're just joining us, we're playing careers. We're just talking about a bunch of different careers. We've talked about taxi drivers. We've talked about firefighters, social workers. Now we've talked about a librarian and an electrician. We've talked about a model, a designer. We've then talked about them all. So, all right, I'm going to put some more new tiles up. All right, I got some new tiles up. Welcome, welcome if you're just joining us. Happy Wednesday. I'm glad everyone's made it through the pandemic. It's a hump day. We're on a roll. We're doing it. I got my dice. Gonna roll it. Gonna roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Shake it, shake it. Roll it. Alrighty. Pick one tile. What is your opinion of? And then it would be of the tile. So pick one tile. And what is your opinion? So, I'm gonna pick in a minute. Close my eyes, mighty mo. One tile. A housekeeper. The tile I have picked is a housekeeper. The career I've picked is a housekeeper. So what is your opinion on a housekeeper? Hello, if you're just joining us. We are talking about careers. And just whatever career I choose, we're just talking about it. So right now I have housekeeper. What's your opinion on a housekeeper? Housekeeper. My opinion? Housekeeper, housekeeper, housekeeper. Mr. Eugene, yes, they are very helpful. They are. Something else about a housekeeper is they're very gifted. Very gifted. To be a housekeeper, you know, you're cleaning up other people's mess. You're not cleaning up your families. You're not cleaning up just yours. You're cleaning up other people. People you may not know. People you never even seen before. You know, you're doing it for total strangers. Eventually, after a while, if you stay with them, yes, you get connected. But to be doing it for the first time, first couple of days, you know, so it's a lot to, you know, clean someone else's house. So they're very, you know, they're very gifted and they have a lot of patience. So, Mr. Eugene, yes, they're very helpful. What you said is right, too. They are very helpful because they're helping that person clean up their house, clean up their rooms, whatever it is they have to do. So, that is true. All right, I got the dice, Shake it, shake it, shake it. Now we're going to roll it. Okay, pick 3 tiles. Which is the odd one out? Pick 3 tiles. Which is the odd one out? Okay. 1. 2. 3. I picked 3 tiles. Okay. If you're just joining us, we are talking about careers. My dice says pick 3 tiles. Which is the odd one out? So I pick my 3. 1 is a shopkeeper. 1 is a writer. Uh-oh, and I dropped the 3rd one. The 3rd one is a secretary. So, the question was, which one is the odd one out? I would say a shopkeeper? Because writing and secretary kind of goes together. But who has a different answer, if maybe? Or whatever answer you do have, just tell me your answer. Shopkeeper, writer, and secretary. Which one is the odd one out? That's the question. Which one is the odd one out? Yes, Mr. Eugene, I agree. A shopkeeper, I believe, is definitely different. It's out. Because a secretary and a writer, they do similar things. They write. They're always writing, keeping notes. So they kind of go hand in hand. So I would say a shopkeeper is definitely the odd one out between the 3. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Okay, we have 4 more tiles left. Four more tiles left. Got my dice. Here we go. Shaky shake. Shake, 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 shake. And then I'm going to roll the dice. Pick 2 tiles. How are they different? So, pick 2 tiles. How are they different? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's 1. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And that's 2. Okay. Here we go. My 2 tiles. It said pick 2 tiles. Which is different? My 2 tiles was a priest and a factory worker. Priest and a factory worker. So, and the tile said pick 2. The dice said pick 2 tiles. How are they different? You guys tell me how a factory worker and a priest is different. Tell me. Priest and a factory worker. Tell me how they're different. Priest and a factory worker. Tell me how they're different. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh. Priest and a factory worker. How are they different? Okay, I'll give my answer. They're different because they work in 2 different places. Yes, a factory worker builds things, Mr. Eugene. Good job. You're on a roll here today. You're having a good Wednesday. Anyone else can tell me how a priest and a factory worker is different? So we have factory worker works building things. I said they work in 2 different places. A priest works in a church. A factory worker normally works in like a warehouse, some type of factory, some type of building, but it's not a church, definitely. So anyone else can chime in to let me know how these two are different. Priest and a factory worker. All right, we have 2 more tiles left. Got my dice. Shake it, shake it, shake it on up, shake it, shake, 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 and roll it. Okay, pick one tile. What is your opinion? Here we go. Pick one tile. What is your opinion? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right, the tile that I picked is a journalist. A journalist. So again, it was pick one tile. What is your opinion on of a journalist? So, my opinion of a journalist is they are very determined. They are determined. Sometimes journalists do dig deep to get the information that they need. And sometimes they don't. But at the end of the day, they are definitely a determined worker because they're determined to get that story, whether it's true or false, but they're also determined to get it out there. So that's my opinion on a journalist. Anyone else? What's your opinion on a journalist? Oh, Mr. Eugene, that's nice. Some of them write good stories. That's nice. That's good. Some of them do. Some of the stories are good, you know. They dig deep and hard for the good ones. And then sometimes the ones that they dig deep and hard for may not be as good, but you know, they do have some good ones. That is true. Okay. I'm not going to roll my dice for the last one because I only have the last one, and the dice only has one thing where it says pick one. All of them say pick 2 or 3, and I don't have any more. So we're just going to do it over with the pick one title and what's the opinion. So this title, this career is a baker. Baker. And again, the question was pick one and what's your opinion on it? Well, I love bakers. I am a fellow baker myself. I am not crafty with it. I'm not like over the top. Like I can't do what a lot of bakers can do, which is why I love them, because I just love to see a good cake. I love to see good cupcakes, cookies. I love to see the difference between, you know, like I had a few cakes over last year for my son's birthday, and then for my girlfriend's birthday. Like those, I'm gonna find some, and those cakes, like I like detail, so I love a baker. Anyone else can tell me about their baking, or what about a baking? Because we're talking about careers. Mr. Eugene, you love them, right? Yes, you love the muffins and the cakes. Let me see. September, October. I love baking. I just love good. I just, besides being able to eat it, I like detail. I like, you know, having some good stuff. I'm trying to find the cakes, because my son had 3 cakes for his 10th birthday this past September. And they were all good. They were very detailed. I'm trying to find them. He had 3 for his party, and then he had 2 for his school party. So he had 5 cakes in total, you know, so I'm trying to find it, but anyone else can tell me about a baking career. What do you love? Like, what's your opinion? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Anything. All right. So here's one. This was a basketball. These were cupcakes. It was for my son's school, his classroom dance party. It was really good. And then he had this one. When we came home, we had this with family. And when we went out to eat. So this was another cake of his. And they were good. They were delicious. And for his big party, he had 3 amazing cakes. And they were just like the bomb. So these were cupcakes. It was the number 10. But they glow in the dark. They glow in the dark. They glue in the dark, the cupcakes. Mr. Eugene, my son is in the room. I'll tell him to come in 1 second. And then this cake here, this was it was a basketball court because he loves basketball. So, and then right here, it has his picture of him. So that was another one of his cakes. Again, if you're just joining, we're talking about bakers because we're talking about careers. So I said I love bakers. I love to see detail work. I love to have good tasting. And I'm just showing my cakes from my son's birthday. And this one was an actual basketball. An actual basketball with his initials and his year. So he turned 10. So yeah, I love creativity. So I love when I can give someone an idea and they just, they do a great job. So baking is I love it. I love it. And then the one for my girlfriend's birthday, her birthday was in December. Her cake was good too. I love a baker. It's coming. I have a lot of pictures. So this was for my girlfriend's birthday. She's a Jets fan. So I got a football hat with the Jets logo on it for her. And it tastes great. It tastes amazing. It tastes really, really good. Okay. Ouch. It tastes really, really good. So she's a Jets fan, so I got her a helmet with the Jets logo on it. So when it comes to bakers, if they can create the picture that I want, it's amazing. And then if it tastes good, it's even better. So a baking career is definitely thumbs up if you know what you're doing. All right. Okay. Mr. Eugene, I'm gonna see if my son, if he'll come in so he can say hi, because I'm all done. I'm all finished up. We've talked about all the careers, so I'll let him come in and say hi to you. Buddy?
Yeah?
Hey, come in the room.
Okay.
Okay. So, thank everybody for tuning in. I hope everyone had fun. We were talking about careers. I had this little career box. We talked about careers. It involved the dice, some careers. Pick one, pick two. You guys can watch it over for at least 24 hours for today. Definitely log on to the Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center. You can log in, watch this live feed. You can tell a friend, family member, company guests, whoever you may know, speak to. This is on here for them, for their entertainment. And I hope you guys have fun with the careers we were talking about. And Mr. Eugene, before you go, here's my son. Mr. Eugene asked for you, so I told him I would have you come in.
Oh.
So we were talking about careers.
Like future careers?
Well, these things here, they just gave us some ideas to talk about. So the last thing we were talking about was bakers. So people who bake.
Oh.
And I showed them your birthday cakes from last year. Well, from September. And I told them that I like bakers because they capture your idea and they're good with baking. Do you like bakers?
Yeah.
Especially if they're good, right?
Yeah.
What career would you like?
I would like basketball.
NBA star?
Yes.
Yeah. They said they loved Mr. Yu. One of my clients said they loved your cakes.
Oh, thank you.
Well, he said, I asked him what career he was thinking about to talk about. And what did you say?
The NBA.
So he's talking about the NBA, which is, I'm pretty sure is no surprise, right, guys? He loves himself some basketball. So before I tune out, since he's here, we'll talk about the NBA. So what about the NBA do you love?
Shooting, like you get the practice by with your you get the practice with your right and your left, so you can be good at both. Yeah.
Come in some.
So when you like want to be good at it, like dribbling, you just like need to practice with both of your hands, so you can just go switch and switch. You have to get good grades. You have to be good, be nice.
Being nice is called what? When you're nice to your teammates on your team or even other teammates?
Sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship. So in basketball, in most sports, you definitely have to have good sportsmanship. That is good. What else do you like about basketball?
I like the plays. So when you know what to do. So like if you don't know what to do, you just call timeout and then just write all the plays what you're gonna have to do and use.
Who helps you out?
The coach.
The coach. That's what basketball entails. So the NBA has a coach, and then it has what? What else does it have?
A ref and
has a ref.
It has another coach, but like it's not like the coach is like the coach is psychic.
And then you throw the ball, right? NBA, you throw the ball to the next person? No?
That's football.
Oh, ooh, sorry. So, the NBA, what do you do? Tell them what do you do?
Oh, and the NBA is like, you don't like kick it like with your feet, or you don't use your head, your feet, your knees, or nothing like that. You just use your hands.
You use your feet. How do you use your feet, though?
By moving and sliding, like keeping up with the defense. Right.
Good. All right. So that was an NBA career by my son, Jahaya. Thank you. Okay, bud? Alrighty, guys. So I hope you guys learned a few things about the NBA career. I hope you guys also learned a few things about the other careers that we spoke about. Again, in order to watch this, you can tune in and watch it at least for 24 hours. You can tell a friend, a family member, anyone that you can think of. You can tell them to log on to Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center. Mr. Eugene, thank you for tuning in so much. I miss you. Mwah, mwah. I hope you tune in tomorrow. Again, guys, I'm here tomorrow, 12:30. But this whole center, we're coming to you live via Facebook for this little pandemic because we have to stay home. So Monday through Saturday, we are definitely here on Facebook. 10:30 a.m., 12:30 noon, and 2 p.m. are the times. Again, Monday through Saturday, we bring our activities live to you. So anything we would do at the center, we're more than likely doing it here on live. I thank everybody for tuning in. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the Wednesday. Remember, we're halfway through the week. That means we're halfway through another week of this crazy pandemic that we're in. Please stay safe. Wash your hands. Please be clean. Make sure if you come in contact with anyone, you wash your hands. Make sure it's only loved ones that you're around, under 6 people. Make sure when you go out, you have gloves and masks. And everybody, enjoy the rest of this day. There's some sunshine out, so let's enjoy it. Have fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12:30 noon. Everyone enjoy. Thank you, guys. Mwah.